can't even imagine you two guys. I've been through so much and losing these kids is, and for all the ones who have lost kids out there, you know, God bless you guys, your hearts, souls, them dreams, them nightmares. It haunts you. I mean, it really does. What could have been, what should have been, has been taken away, and we got people like these influencers who taking that for granted. Hey, welcome back with Kicking with K and K with you with your boy Kamar,
And your girl Kaylee.
and we got a special guest here with us. We promised you guys she'll be here. Our girl Megan here. What up?
Hey, hey.
What's going on?
Well, not much. Not much at all. Been sitting at home recovering. So,
Health is the best way to spend your time trying to get better. We're gonna jump into a little bit of relationship tips, guys. Here about women's hygiene. Last episode we did men's hygiene, so this week we're gonna talk about the women. Guys, I know it ain't just me, but on the first day and you hang with the girl and you guys, out somewhere, I don't know, say y'all go to the movie theater, y'all get out, she start talking, all you see is that green breath just coming through, and I don't know I don't know what she had for lunch, breakfast, dinner, I don't know what it was, but I was like, oh my lord. And then I mean it's some weird quirk. Every woman got a weird quirk about themselves, but it could be the hairy armpits, it could be the hairy nose, it could be the that 5 hour uh-oh. You want to knock that? I mean, you more better at this than I am about the women hygiene. I mean, what you ladies got to say about that?
um, make sure you shave for one.
Please do. Oof.
Brush them teeth. Get them rolls. Get the under booby. Don't want swoobies.
Uh-oh.
Gotta get that cat and the fufa. Yeah,
The
don't put
fufa.
no yeasty
And the crumbs all in there.
on all that. What else is there? Oh, your back. Yeah, you gotta scrub on that back.
What about the shaving areas? I mean, you gotta shave everywhere, or is it just a particular part? I mean, let us man know. We men, we gotta.
I guess it depends on the women. Some people are all for the bush, and some people are like,
Oh, oh,
that better be bald as a bald eagle.
oh,
Um,
oh, oh.
but for me, I definitely always make sure my legs and my armpits are shaved.
Yeah, please.
Mine's all, and gotta make sure you get that unibrow. make sure them bitches ain't connected.
That 5 o'clock shadow and all that, and
I got one of those. I might have a few little whiskers that decide to come on, but that's just a simple little pluck in your.
yeah, and
You're good.
you're pretty much good to go, right? I mean, now I don't know, I'm just, man, but you guys prefer to shave or you wax or what helps better?
I mean, they say waxing's better, but I get my eyebrows waxed once in a while,
Yeah.
and no, I don't think I could do that. And all these
Oof.
people that go for those Brazilians, no, thank you. I mean, have you ever had a wax?
Oh hell no!
It's like a yink, and you better hope they didn't take no skin with it.
Oof, man, I couldn't walk for weeks.
I couldn't have some lady all in my hoo ha
I know.
and just be like 1, 2, 3, rip, rip.
Yep. Did you take my lip too?
My lips. Oh, not the lips. That's the best part. We can't have that.
I mean, shoot. So I don't know, but I did just get some stuff to try. It's meant for your bikini line. It's better, supposed to be better than Nair, and it's a lot more for like sensitive skin and people who have skin conditions. So
right.
I'll have to get back to you and let you know. I just got in the mail today, so.
Okay, cool.
I was thinking about getting the TikTok shaver, the
Mm.
one that has
the double end.
Yeah,
I have that one. Like it. It does great. Okay. This stuff actually came from TikTok. The other stuff, it's like Nair, and you just spray it, and then it comes with a little spatula, and you just kind of it scrapes away the hair. Trying to convince Seth to let me do it first, like as a little video.
Shout out to Seth.
For a TikTok video on it, and put it on some of his like chest or his belly or something, and then show how well it even works on men's hair. Because I've seen a lot of those. That's what really convinced me.
We definitely
come
gotta get
on,
him on
Seth, let her do it.
Yes, and come on to the pod, man. We could use both of you guys. Next
There we
time we'll
go.
have 4 mics. Four.
Oh man, it'd be a lot of.
That'll be interesting.
That would be really interesting.
Guys, let us know down in the comments if you want to see something like that. We love bringing guests on. Speaking of that, if you guys need any advice or anything like that, well, how can they reach us?
KK Podcast 595 @gmail.com
Yes. We on Spotify.
and YouTube.
And speaking of Spotify, guys, we hit 50.
Woo!
50 streams and downloads. That's the one I'm talking about. You guys showing us so much love, and we love you guys. We love her for showing all the love on TikTok. Guys, go check out TikTok for us. We always on there. We acting a fool on there. I mean, on live, we go crazy. We go stupid. We play a little music. Guys, come hang out with us.
He's the party animal on there. I crack up at your face because you're like, oh god, what's gonna happen?
I'm telling you, I'm on that juice now.
I never know.
She never know. She's right. Guys, we want to get back to some parenting skills here. And one thing about being a parent, one thing I've learned watching my son grow up really is it's really amazing watching him just absorb all this knowledge and everything around him. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, he's starting to walk by his like not walk by himself, but like when we pick him up a little bit, he started just trucking. Like hey, I got this. Hey, like he know how to tell somebody get him up. I mean, all kind of. I'm like, wow, look at this young man. Like, man.
And I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking
Uh
it. I'm
oh, here
taking
it
it.
come.
He said mama.
Oh, he
I
gonna say,
don't care.
oh no,
He said mama
I
3
want
times.
mommy. That
He-
is incredible.
It might have only been when he was crying and he wanted me, but he said it. I don't care. That's his first word. He said it. I claim it.
That's incredible. I mean, can you tell us a little bit about how Briar started and how you?
Yeah, Briar actually started talking early and was really
Okay.
interested in potty training early.
Oh,
And then we had to kind of go backward. We had a regression because I went through my divorce.
yeah.
And we ended up having to do physical, occupational, and speech therapy because he went completely backwards. But it was a lot of trauma that had occurred during the last few months when we were
Yes.
getting our divorce, and all that stuff kind of really fast snowballing of how things. I mean, it went fast. And so then we ended up doing that. But like his first word, his mama.
We got two
So,
moms.
yeah.
What?
Nope, his first word was his
Damn,
mama,
ding,
but I
ding,
swear
ding.
we said, well, at least I said, I swear he knew from the get go that it was just gonna be me and him for a while. Because then, as you've all heard, Seth, that's my husband now. So
Shout out, Seth.
yes, because he's amazing. He going on 4 years now, almost 4 years ago, adopted Briar now.
That's incredible. I mean that's amazing. Shout out to all the dads out there, stepdads, dads that's actually stepping up to the plate to take care of their child.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, having a son, I mean, I know it's special. I mean, even having my own, I mean, it's just incredible watching him grow, watching him have fun, scream, laugh. He was with you just the other day, just laughing away, just up in the sky, just giggling, just until he knows that phone though. That boy's smart.
I tried to be slick and put the phone on my chest
Yeah.
and already have it recording. And then he caught it.
You're like, what you doing?
It's like the moment they see the camera's out, nope. I wasn't doing anything. What are you trying to catch?
I got him good the first time. Then the second one, I got a little cocky and wanted the recording to continue. And then he looked down and was like, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Mom, what are you doing? And then I couldn't get his attention
Catching
back.
her. Trying to be slick Rick.
His attention back.
My son got that one good eye Willie. He be watching everything. Guys, being a parent is special. Take these moments. Don't take these moments for granted. You talked in a couple of episodes about how the kids kind of grow up and, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, something like that. And a lot of people really resonated with that. And you're right. Time do fly. It flies fast, right?
Blink of an eye.
Yep.
I mean, you just talked about him, your son, talked about his voice and how it got deeper.
Oh my gosh, yes. My husband and I both were in shock. He screamed because normally he's rather high pitched,
Yeah.
and he screamed, and we're like, that was a little man. Like, what was where'd that come from? I mean, he just even too when we first got here, he had
Yeah.
Kaylee blown away with. I don't even remember what he just said, but
I don't remember what he said. I just remember being cut off by his voice. I was like, "Who was that? That ain't Briar's voice."
Guys, we love our kids. Kids are the future. We just read, or she read this morning about the kids gonna be, 2036, 2041, something like that. About
Yes. Oh Lord, I did not want to think about that. It was the 2026 kids will be I forget what it was. Something I think it was like kindergarten in
yeah,
2036 or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Don't quote my math right now because I ain't even trying to do math. And
Don't judge.
then it was talking about 2024 and all, or not 24, 2044.
Right.
ooh,
Yeah. And it just kept going on. I was like, "Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh,
Like a
wow,
strong
stop.
letter.
yeah.
Stop it."
I know. She don't want to see our son grow up as fast, obviously, and
No, I want to enjoy all of it slowly. Slow down.
got them big chunky cheeks. He got them
It's his
rolls.
rolls, his little butter rolls.
Yeah, he that boy got a lot of energy, and when he wants something, he'll let you know. He'll let you know. He, I think our best parts about him is at night where he just don't want to go to sleep. He just be up looking at the water. My therapist, he's looking at the water. Sometimes he look around. He talk to his mama. Like he talking like a whole conversation, like he
He
know what he
does.
talking about.
He does. That's like me and his time alone.
Yeah,
Everybody's asleep. We got the meditation water going, and it's just me and him.
he love that water.
And he'll just talk up a storm, and eventually wake up Dad.
That's true. That's true. He'll turn around, look around. He'll let us all know what's really going on.
Yeah, it's like he knows when it's about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because then he'll get louder. And
Ooh.
it's like he's purposely trying to wake everybody up because Dad will wake up.
Oh yeah.
then
Yeah. I
then
get
once
up.
Dad's up, it's over. Everybody's up.
Everybody getting up. I ain't getting no sleep. Nobody getting no sleep over in this house.
The
That's how we
sisters are
roll.
all looking at him like, "Why are you up this early?" And then when he wakes everybody up, then it's time for him to go to bed.
That's how he roll.
Yeah, he's got a little backwards, but we'll
That's
get there.
he a
We'll
little
get
rock
there.
star. I told my therapist we all give our guitars at night, and we rock with them. Literally, we
Briar
dance and
was like
sing.
that for probably the first 4 or 5 months of life. Had
Mm,
nights and days mixed up, and he
mm.
wanted to be asleep. And I ended up having his pediatrician actually told me I needed to start trying to keep him up during the day.
Ah,
And which that just broke my heart because he would start crying because he was like, I'm
so
already
fussy.
tired.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you gotta stay asleep because your mom's tired and we gotta get this schedule thing figured out. So
And dude, we got daycare guys coming up for our son, and with me going to school and she in work, we got a lot going on. But I mean, talk about that experience. I know
shut
you nervous, scared.
I'm terrified.
She not there. She can't see what's really
I'm
going
not
on.
there. He can't tell me. He can't use his words. It's just gonna be what they're telling me,
Right.
and all I can say is, "Lord Jesus, help him if I find a mark on him, a
Mm,
rash on him, or
mm,
anything
mm.
that they're gonna have to explain."
They gotta see her. They gotta see her.
Because Mama's gonna meet you nose to nose. You better tell me.
Oh, here she
So
comes.
you better have that wrote down before I get there. Because if I find it,
game
chitty,
over.
chitty, chitty,
sorry,
bang, bang.
Know her too well. Game over for you.
sorry.
Did you just see I just saw a mom do this. They made like a mark, like a hidden mark in the diaper
Yeah.
to be able to tell, like, see if the daycare was actually changing her kid's diaper. And long and behold, guess what though? They sure didn't.
Mm.
So
That's a good tip,
there's a
guys.
little tip. I mean, if you get to that point of being that worried, because I mean, I know like where Kate's kids are now, they do like a whole little thing of like your kid had this many wet diapers, this many stool diapers, and when Briar was in daycare, because that I was petrified. I was home for his whole first year, and then my great aunt took care of him and then my parents would help with him too. And so it was like
Yeah.
people I trusted. And then when we moved to Marion, and then he ended up having to go to like a daycare, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, because I was so nervous. He had never been, like, he's always been with family and never with someone else. But thankfully, I mean, it was a really good, we went to like a little small, like, church daycare, and he loved it. I loved it. They did great. But
God bless.
there's some things like I just saw like those tips, like I said, like with marking the diaper, and then like they did like so many outfits, and so they knew if they were really like said, oh, I had to change them. Well, there's 1, 2, 3 things like that too.
Ooh, yeah. Guys, check on your baby, check on your kid, because some of these daycares ain't what they seem. It's a lot of phony baloney going on.
Well, that's what terrifies me. I
So
seen too much and read too much.
yeah, we hoping, and hopefully we ain't come up with with the chitty chitty bang bang going on, and hopefully come up there like, hey, our son looked good, hey, he was great, you know.
Well,
Um,
now our daughter does go to this daycare, and we haven't really had many issues with them.
yeah,
Um, and I do like the lady that is in the baby ward
yeah,
area. That's probably not what it's called, but I'm used to the nursing home, so
Yeah.
so the baby area. Um, but yeah, so I think he should be okay. They do have the app to let me know certain things. So, I mean, we did do our research. It's not just that. It's
right.
just I'm a
Picking a random place.
I'm a helicopter mom
Yeah,
and terrified because he can't talk,
that's right. You can't.
and none of
Not
my
yet.
none of my kids have ever been to a daycare where they couldn't talk.
Mm.
So him being my first is terrifying.
That'd be terrifying.
Guys, watch out for the kids. It's important. Switching gears to topic that we kind of talked about, and it's more still towards what we talk about being a parent. But when you make a decision, and we talked about this on our last episode, we got a lot of controversy about that on our TikTok. Go check it out at Kamar Pleasant at TikTok or TikTok. And what's your handle?
Meg Nicole Heifer.
The Heffa.
The Heifer's in the house.
And what about you?
Then my TikTok is Kaylee Crazy K Scott.
Go check those out, man. Show some love, support. But we went over that, and we got a lot of controversy about this influencers, about them kind of, you know,
Mhm.
aborting a child. And Kaylee had some strong feelings about that last week, and how it wasn't just some random act; it was a choice made.
Yes. And it's not even the fact that they made the choice. It's the fact that they wanted to make it public
Mm,
and make it almost like a almost like kind of like a clout chasing thing.
mm,
Like you recorded yourself finding out the information and crying all over the world for the world to see.
mm,
Then you made this decision and told the world you're aborting your child, your healthy baby for one. And it wasn't like, oh, it's early in the pregnancy. We just found this out because yes, you can have that test done early in the pregnancy too.
right.
But this lady was over 5 months pregnant.
5 months. Damn.
So, homegirl, you done passed the halfway marker,
Right.
and you decide now to have that test. And it was just, I don't know, I guess just how they came about it pissed me off.
Hey.
Because, one, I'm in that community. I take care of these people, and so, my heart's so in it. Like, we are constantly trying to battle the world to get them to understand just because, certain people aren't quote unquote normal doesn't mean they're not human, doesn't mean they can't amount to stuff. Just because they have a disability does not mean they are less than the next.
Right.
And it is so frustrating to see someone that is an influencer and wanting to use their platform to show some bullshit like that you are so happy that you're having a baby, blah, blah, blah. Then here you are past 5 months, take this test, find out the baby's going to have well, not even find out, it's a possibility that the baby has Down syndrome, and you go abort the baby, and then you want to boo-hoo and talk about you're grieving a child when you're not grieving a child, you are grieving your decision to abort that child,
Mhm.
and then come back on the platform and talk about you are going to try again, like you fucking failed, like you having a Down syndrome child is a failure. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't even care. Like, you could have done that in private. I don't care. Teach their own, pro-choice, your body, all that good stuff. That's all you.
Mm-hmm.
I always said I don't care what people do with their own body because that's your choice. My choice, I would never have an abortion. Period. But
Same.
I understand when people do it. But my thing is, don't go public like that with it, and don't go fucking looking for sympathy for something you
Mhm.
chose. And if you know this is gonna cause an uproar,
Right.
Literally.
so guess what? Deal with the fucking backlash.
Mm.
Because I mean, last night I did. I brought that up to Seth and asked like what his thoughts are too. I mean, because you guys give us some topics to talk about too. Because like with his job, he doesn't get to be online and stuff a lot, or like I tried not to be as like all the time either. But um, like I was telling you earlier, that popped up, started all the stuff, started feeding the feed and everything of it popping up on my TikTok, and they posted a picture today of that baby, like posting him and
Yeah,
everything. And let me just tell you, someone who's also worked with children with special needs, he didn't have any of like his eyes,
didn't look like
nothing.
it.
He didn't look like he had anything wrong with him because those
Mm.
tests too are not 100% accurate. I
Some of
mean,
that.
we had this testing done too real
Hmm.
early with Briar just because on if y'all didn't know, we're also cousins. Um, but
Family.
on our my dad, her mom's side, there's a like history of Down syndrome. There's been 2 or 3 cases our grandmother has told us about, and so I just wanted to know because my ex-husband, um, let's just say he wasn't the brightest bulb in the box, or
Mm.
knew how to handle a lot of things. So I wanted to know so I can start preparing him because there are classes, there are things and tools that could have helped them parents to, go through that whole situation if their child would have turned out to have Down syndrome. So we did that with Briar, and long and behold, I mean, thankfully ours was 100% true as well.
Hmm.
There was nothing wrong, but we would have had those tools in our pocket if there would have been.
Hmm.
And I think that's also what a lot of people get scared about if they haven't worked in that field of working with someone who has special needs.
Hmm.
They're afraid of that, of like, what are we going to do? But knowing that there's all these different tools and things out there, once you know, you can start getting that information.
Right, and I mean, there's other options. Even if the baby did have it, you could have did adoption or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. But it still goes back to you ain't got to make it public like that
No.
and do it the way they did it. The way they did it just seemed really messy and stuff to me. And
Yes.
plus, I know for a fact that some of my clients watch their they'll watch their content.
Mm.
Mm,
So what are you saying to my client?
literally, that's
You're
heartbreaking.
not good enough. Your parent should have aborted you and tried again.
Yeah.
Like I, I seen one of my clients actually say that, and it pissed me off.
Oh,
It broke my heart for my client and pissed me off that you put that in their head.
literally. But then too, I'm like, why didn't they think, this could happen again? I mean,
True.
Right. Like, what
because
makes
it
you think the next baby? Are you gonna keep aborting the babies until you get one right?
literally.
And then what are you gonna say to that sibling? Well,
Sorry,
you have about 5 other siblings, but they wasn't good enough.
they
They
didn't
didn't
make
make
the
the
cut.
cut. The
What
fuck?
about? But what about the single mom? What
Sorry.
about the people who can't have kids? They're taking that kind of for granted. Some people can't get
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
pregnant.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of sore spots in it. Like, you know, ain't no secret. I've lost two,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and
I've
it,
lost two.
pisses me off that my son was perfectly healthy. Your baby might have something. I would have did anything fight for my son
Right.
to keep my son alive.
Right.
And there could have been, not
Mm-hmm.
100%, could have been, and you decided to. just say fuck it and end your child's life.
Mm.
No.
Nah.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, because I mean, like you know, I had Briar in 16, turned around in 17, lost twin girls, and first one, I lost her around like 6 weeks, and then didn't find out about twin B really until she was about 14 weeks, and I still to this day can still remember and picture the room of you and Caitlin in there, you guys holding Briar, trying to keep him under like calm, and Dr. Khalid comes in and she's palpating, and I about jump off the table, and Kate tried to touch me, and you go, nope, nope, don't touch. Like you could tell, like I was sitting there and I just heard the ring, and in my ears, like this is not true. This cannot be happening. Um, and when this all happened, I ended up having to have a DNC because it also twin A did not fully expel, and then B, twin B completely ruptured my fallopian tube. So I had to go in for a laparoscopic surgery to remove my fallopian tube and her. And with that, it knocked out my fertility. Like, Seth and I weren't ever preventing, and like, we there was like one time I think it got to the chemical stage of how they kind of classified it. Like your hormones and stuff got to acting like you were pregnant, but it was never actually anything after that. And so for me, like our fertility, and like we always joke, like we're not like joking, but we were like, "Ooh, I'm gonna take that baby with me." Ooh, like because you don't want to be like, "Ooh, that's that crazy lady trying to take up all the babies." But our fertility, I would like, it wouldn't have cared if I like my baby would have had something wrong at all. Like, nope, that's my baby. Like it's coming home with me.
Right.
Man, that's that's fucked up. I can't even imagine you two guys. I've been through so much, and losing these kids is, and for all the ones who have lost kids out there, you know, God bless you guys, your hearts, souls, them dreams, them nightmares. It haunts you. I mean, it really does. What could have been, what should have been, has been taken away, and we got people like these influencers who taking that for granted. And that's what we kind of mean by that. We want to make sure that we don't just take anything that we can do that others can't do for granted, because God can not only give it to you, but He can also take it away.
Mhm.
So, uh, we get into our red flags here, and our good friend Megan, she got a couple of them. Okay, a couple of them we haven't heard, and we can't wait to discuss them. Go ahead, let us know.
Okay, so I do have a list here.
Uh
Not a long list, so I mean,
oh.
but a little list. Um, One is not having boundaries or respect for your partner or
Oh,
significant other's boundaries.
oh, that's a real one right there. And not having boundaries and touching somebody and getting into their space. That's not good.
Mm-mm. The next is calling all their exes crazy. So like not taking accountability, like
What?
for these past relationships, why they
Mm,
failed. I mean, yes, there are some where it is just that one person's problem,
right.
but I
Not
mean,
everybody.
but there are the cases where it took two to tango, and the
That's
two
true.
probably had their own problems and brought in things from their past relationships
That shouldn't be in
and
there.
didn't want to work on them.
That's crazy.
Um, Inconsistencies between words and actions.
Mm.
That's one of the rough ones.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, what you say what you do.
Yep. Being controlling or isolating behavior, like wanting to know where you are at all times,
Oh yeah.
or decides who is and isn't good enough for you to hang out with or see.
We talked about that one on the last episode.
Mhm.
That's ridiculous. Trying to make you just isolate from the world, your friends, your family, your mom, your coworkers. I mean, that's kind of psychotic, really.
It really is. Been there, done that one.
Mm.
um, no name drops, but that was back in high school. You probably
I already knew who you was talking about.
she already
Damn.
knows.
In high school.
It was, man, because
Fuck.
the following one to follow the other one up was when they tell you what you can and cannot wear. There was
Damn.
times in high school I almost every day had to send a picture to show that person what I was wearing, and
What?
I might have to change. Oh, here we go.
Just imagine being her cousin, aka best friend, going to
Mm,
school with this motherfucker, and
mm,
you're getting. I'm going to school with him,
yeah.
and he is constantly texting my cousin, "What are you wearing?" No, I don't like that. Don't wear that.
Uh-oh.
Needless to say, I'm sitting right beside him, sir. He's lucky I didn't put my hands on him because that's where it was getting. He was horrible, and I swear he's gay. I don't care what nobody says. That man is gay. And
God.
yes, high school boyfriend, you know who it is. And I hope you're watching the podcast because you missed some hands and you
Hey,
know it.
if you are, hit that like too. Uh,
Go ahead, comment.
They gaslight you.
oh yeah, of course. Make it seem like it's your fault.
Yes. And then my last two, I reached out to some friends from who I work with and got their opinions
Oh,
because I'm like one of the older ones.
yeah.
It's all right. They refer to me as mom. Been there, done that, so I can give them all the advice. But
Ooh,
she said for a relationship, always having their phone face down so you can't see.
yeah, we talk about that. Yeah.
And then
What you got the high, bro?
and when for work, because she also works at the hospital with me. When and she's this is her first year in nursing. She just graduated and she's already landed her big girl
Congratulations.
job at the ICU.
Congratulations. Hit that. Yeah. Yeah, we got a button for
And
that.
I mean,
Good
just
for me to clap.
she's
true.
doing amazing. Love her. When my patient's urine output is suddenly 10 an hour after being 200 plus for days, and she goes, I mean, she's the baby nurse. She said that shit scares me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, these are some interesting red flags. If you didn't hear them, y'all can always replay them. But the the boundaries, that's important. That stuck in my head because some people don't know when to back the fuck up. You know what I mean? I mean, that's something that people should learn how to do, or learn your boundaries of how far you're going in that relationship. If you pushing that envelope, you will lose that person.
I think once you set boundaries, one, that shows your maturity
Right.
level.
Mhm.
Because when I was younger, I definitely didn't have no boundaries.
Mm-mm.
I didn't.
But she's
But,
out in the
whew,
streets.
thank God therapy. I was not.
In those tweets.
But thank God therapy, she's taught me how to set boundaries and what
Right.
is okay. Like,
And what's not.
yeah, which I can hit you with a little tidbit of a story.
Yeah.
I had I had a boyfriend at the time,
Uh-oh.
and uh, I guess warning, physical violence. But I had a boyfriend at
Mm.
the time, didn't really want to be public with me, which
Red flag.
should have known that.
Oh, yeah,
But
what you hiding? Like,
I don't need to
you
get
got
more
a
red
wife? You got
flags,
a
so we-
girl?
right.
I mean, what's really going on?
But he convinced me, it's
The side chick.
we don't have to be public to know what's what.
Rude.
Ooh.
So red flag for that. But back then I fell for it. Um, until we was driving, and
Yeah.
I stopped at a stoplight
Yeah.
or stop sign. I can't remember which one it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I happened to look over to check, make sure it's clear.
Uh.
But there was a guy to
Dee, dee, dee.
the side, and I was just checking the road, and this fool done smacked me across my face. It told me not to look at no other.
Did y'all hear that? Damn.
I won't use his word, but no other man but him. And I was like, "The
Oh,
fuck do you
hell
mean?" I was
no.
just looking to make sure we're safe, and he hit me
Wow.
again because I talked back. So yeah, he had to get out the car.
I've done kicked
He,
his ass out the car. Said,
I did.
There's
I
no, let
left
me
him.
open
I
it.
left him right there on the corner. I was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that."
Mm-mm.
But yeah, so look out for those red flags, ladies.
Red flag.
Ne-
Red flag.
Never accept violence, guys. Even as a man, I mean, I'm driving. Me and my my lady. We arguing.
Not me.
I remember this. No, not my
Let's
not
specify.
not my new one. My ex girlfriend. Let me say that clarification. Contacts. But we driving down the freeway on Michigan on 696, And you know, I got a bad mouth. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I have a really nasty mouth. I spit venom like fucking poison. Like I'll say anything
Yes,
I
he
want.
does.
But at this moment in time, I'm like going in and I'm driving. And mind you guys, it's hot. My windows is up. I got the AC blowing, and she's getting angry and upset. And I'm thinking, you know, it ain't nothing. And I remember I bought her this ever fresh apple juice, and she liked to drink it all the time. And well, she grabbed that particular juice, and if y'all know, it's actually made out of glass, the container that's in it. And she smacked me across my face with it. Yeah. a- And I'm like that, what? Like, what the fuck? I can't see shit, for one.
Jumping red.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was sticky. It was crazy. And apple juice all over the windshield, all over my face. Lucky enough, you know, if you drive somewhere so many times, you kind of know where you are, what you're doing, and how to like get around. But that was some crazy ass shit. And I look at her, I'm like, I didn't say the B word or anything, but I'm like,
That
are,
definitely called for the bitch.
are you fucking nuts? Are you
Right.
crazy? Are you trying to kill both of us? Like, what? What the? I was so mad, so angry at the time, and I'm like, you gonna clean all this shit up? And I told her like, "Look, I ain't even see you for a while. You fucking crazy. Like, you on some shit. I don't know what you smoking. I don't know what's going on, but you need fucking help." I swear exactly what I told her as, and she going back. You was talking all that shit and blah 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 and whatever whatever. I was like, yeah, get the fuck out of my car, like, cause and we dropped her off. And all of a sudden, guys and gentlemen, let me know when a woman's angry, and then she just switches to like super nice again. I'm like, what the fuck? Who was the same person a couple minutes ago who just smacked me in the face with a glass
That's
of
just
apple
one
juice?
of her multiple personalities.
Oh damn. So
One of her demons came out.
yeah. So look out for that. I mean, violence. You don't ever accept violence, people. No, that's never good.
Thanks, Pookie. I'm glad he's mine.
Was there any situation in your life that you feel like you was like the violent part?
Hell. Well, my last husband.
Yeah.
There was definitely times where that definitely occurred, and
Tell him the story when your dad came.
oh, okay, yeah, because my daddy
Pops
ended up.
came.
Yep. So we had already kind of started going through our divorce. We got him moved out.
Right.
And when this occurred, we had to set up our child agreement, and he wanted our son and then his other son all in the same week. So the
Mm,
boys got to be together.
right.
And we even asked, "Are you sure like you can handle that?" Cuz that's a lot, because the boys are only 10 months apart. So you got
Ooh.
a toddler and an infant at this time is what like age-wise would be.
Oh
And
no.
I was working at the hospital, and I got low census because we just didn't have enough patients, and it was one of those times where the word we all don't like in the medical field, it was slow.
Can't say that in there.
No, don't say it in there. I'm not there, so I can say it. So I got sent home around like 1,
Mm.
and so I got home, did my whole routine after working in the hospital. I take them devil showers, if like my husband calls it now, because it's so damn hot. But that's the only way I felt clean after being at work.
Whew, I don't know how the women do that, guys.
Ooh, it feels good. It's therapy. I'm telling you
He
what.
won't get in the shower with me when I'm in
Oh,
those.
They got
Lord.
that shower to almost 100 degrees, like my skin peeling off.
No, it's
Like I can't take no shower with you, man. Like,
so
woo.
good. It's so good. But all of a sudden, I just hear like the popos at my damn door.
Mm,
And so I'm like, at this point, it's almost 3 in the morning. So I'm like,
right.
who the hell is at my house? So I call my daddy, and I said, Dad, can you just stay on the phone? Someone's knocking at my door. And he was like, 3 o'clock. And I said, I know. I know. That's why I'm calling you. So just stay on the phone while I go answer this. So I'm in my towel. So I just get out of the shower. I didn't even
Right.
have time to change because they're still pounding like the damn police is at my door. And long and behold, it's him. And he has the 2 boys. One is holding a blue, because he'll tell you to this day, he remembers this, holding a blue ice pack on his eye.
What?
And then Briar is bawling his little eyes out. And I said, "What are you doing? What is wrong?" And then they were like, "What?" Liam starts telling me and said that Bubby's been crying for a while. And I said, "Well, why do you," like I said, hold up on that part, but why do you have an ice pack on you? And he said, "Daddy hit me."
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, for what?" And he said, "Because I was trying to tell him that he was crying and Daddy was playing video games."
Oh.
So, word to you men or women, put the damn controller down and pay attention to your children.
Please.
Um,
It's okay to relax, but we
at appropriate time.
yeah, right, at a different time to time, night, more early in the morning, whenever, after you done with your dad duties, knock that out.
Like, make sure the babies are asleep. Then you can get on there. Not that hard, folks. But he informed me that he was like, "Yeah, I kind of just did this to him
Mm,
because he kept trying to pull on me and saying Briar was crying."
right.
So I find out though why Briar was crying. His diaper was saturated, skin breakdown on his bottom.
Uh-oh.
So God knows how long he's been in that dirty ass diaper.
Probably since you dropped them off.
Well, it was probably my mom had to drop him off because I
Okay.
got asked to come in early. So,
Oh, okay.
and that we did like weekend, so Friday, and it'd be about like um 3-4 o'clock in
Mm,
the afternoon. Um, so then I put the boys in their room because I had a room dedicated just to them at my apartment. And
good,
put Briar in his boppy after changing his diaper, and I asked his older
good.
brother just to sit there with him and just watch him for a minute. Mind you, friends, this whole time my dad's been on the phone.
That's right. Daddy, listen in
Daddy was listening in. Daddy started heading down to my house with his
already.
gun. His pew pew. I don't know if you guys can say that, but
It's
Me neither.
YouTube. Yeah, you can say it's on YouTube. On TikTok.
But the pew pews, and at the same time, what was even funnier, like I got the boys set up, and homeboy decided to first try to like because he was we're exchanging words, and he got mad. He tried to put his
Right.
hands around my neck and push me up against the wall, and I then cold clock him up his side, like just clock him right in the
Mm,
temple, drop his ass.
damn.
Because I do not play with my children. You
That's
fucked up.
any
You
mama.
fucked up.
Oof,
And
scary,
um
scary.
so then he crawls his little happy ass outside the apartment, calls the cops,
Oh, what a fucking bee.
and said that I assaulted him.
No, he's in. Come on
Yep,
now.
yep. Mind you, like I mean, I'm a little chunkier now, but I'm 5'2" and was probably 140 pounds, and this man's 6'2", 6'3", and good God, 280.
I would
So big man, like
He was a big boy.
he was a big boy.
Mm,
And so funnier, what makes it even better, the officer that showed up has known me since I was in kindergarten with his
damn,
son, his
damn.
stepson,
Ooh.
and he just kind of, "Oh, Megan, what the hell's going on?" And I
Mm,
said, "Well, wouldn't you like to know?" And so I show him our oldest, and he tells him the same thing of, "Well, Daddy hit me," and you just see the officer slowly just,
mm.
and then he looks back at me, and then he looked down. You could see because he had tried to grab me, so he had scratched me, and I had marks on my neck.
Ooh.
And he goes, "What are those?" And I said, "Well, officer, I'm not gonna lie, I exchanged words with him, and then it turned into physical because he put his hands on me. And one thing my dad taught me with being the oldest and having girls first is how to protect ourselves." And
Right.
I said, "I just kind of went to town." And then here we are. He called you saying I assaulted him when at this point, one, it was self defense.
Right.
Two, you neglected my children and you hit the child.
And
And
try to choke you out.
yep, and tried to choke me out. And what was even greater, dad was rolling up to, though, like at the same time as the officer, and he looked at dad and he was just like, "Put it away, Mark. Put it away. Put it away." Like it was not needed. His dad was coming in with heat. He was packing.
Come with the fire in his eyes. Like,
Dad
hold
was
on.
ready. And then
Y'all
he
lucky
looked,
these cops here.
and then he kind of looked. He looked down at him, and he was like, "Oh, you already handled it." And I said, "Yeah, Dad, I sure as frick did." Like,
Mm.
mm-mm. So yeah, I've had unfortunately my fair share as well of the abuse and just, I mean, because it with him it was abuse. Then there was the cheating. So I mean, it was a
Oh yeah, that's
whole
always a given.
it was a whole thing. I mean, we were only married a year and a half and had 5 affairs. You do the math.
What the fuck?
hmm Best one was when I was going. We were going to file. This one was good.
I told you this one.
We were going to file, and I get a phone call from, I won't say his name.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good friend. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Calls to inform me that he got fired. He got fired on that day, heading to come file for divorce because he got caught with a female employee in the
Oh,
bathroom.
I think you did tell me this one.
And then I called him out because my veins were pulsating. When I get real mad, I got this nice one that comes out. I could feel it bouncing, and he
Oof.
pulls up and he's like, "Are you ready?" I said, "I've been waiting for you." And I said, "You got anything to also let me know that will affect what we're going to do here? Because when you're filing for a divorce, they ask for your employment." And he was like, "No." And I said, "Oh, are you sure? That's not what I heard." And so he got pissed, started screaming at me,
Ooh.
got in my face. Best part was my birthday twin, and longtime friend that we've known since kindergarten, way even before kindergarten, grown up
Oh
there in a
damn.
little small town.
In those diapers.
Oh,
Told you that eating gang just
Wait, don't mess with one another. I
That's
can tell you
crazy.
this.
Oh.
He got out because like he was so mad. He was yelling and spitting in my face, and he pops out of his truck because he's an officer now. I don't know if he's still now, but at the time he was. I don't even remember now if he's still doing that. But at the time he was. He popped out of his car. He had just got done doing a workout and saw the whole thing. Ups and grabs him, and he was like, You good? Are you okay?" And I said, "Just get him in here so we can get this filed and get done." And so he walks him in. He tells the officer inside the building, "You need to keep an eye on him." And then this officer just dogs him the whole time. I'm like, "What are you doing? Like, you're an idiot for like all the crap." And the officer was like, it ended up making him mad, but it was funny. The officer was like, "What are you doing after this?" Like, just to like,
Just to mess with him, fuck with him a little
yeah.
bit.
And he goes, "I can give you my number." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And you just see him boiling. It was just too good.
Guys, don't ever take that mental abuse, physical abuse.
None.
It ain't right. And always ask for help, But dad always there. I mean, I'll be there for my kids. I mean, let one of them call me at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning or something going on. For one, I'm already pissed for waking up that early. And two, and two, whew, man, I'm just hoping that I ain't got to go to jail that day because everybody going out.
Yeah. But I know it's easier said than done, but ladies, it can be done of leaving that
Yes.
mess because no one
Yes.
deserves, even men, if you're in that with a woman being like that,
Get the fuck out of there.
leave.
Especially the ones that want the violence. Like, no, you want me to choke you out? You want me to fight you? Like, what the?
And I don't know, my thing that made it so much easier for me is I just had to think I had my children involved,
Yeah.
and I did not want them to think these actions or the words that were being used were okay whatsoever. And so that was my biggest motivation because I can be a punching bag. Like, I mean, I've obviously done it, been there, done that. But now that it's switched over to my child, no, no.
Hell no. And yeah, that's less for everybody. Always ask for help. Always speak up. Speaking up is power, man. And yes, like you said, it's easier said than done. And you going through it, and maybe you don't feel it or think it. And what you said last time, you said, you don't really realize you in it. You
until
know,
you're out of it.
right? And
hmm
then the people that's outside looking in, a lot of people saw the things you was going through,
But
but
didn't say nothing to me until afterwards.
right, they didn't say anything to her about her ex-husband and all the stuff that he harassed her. I mean, it's some
I
crazy
had
shit.
a few that would tell me, "Oh, you deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve this," you know.
What are y'all not telling me?
But it wasn't like the hard truth that I needed to hear.
Right.
And that's not their fault. That's my fault. I'm also stubborn and don't, listen half the time either. But
Yeah, she is stubborn.
I
but
think
my
that's just a family trait.
uh, mine was a little more intense like Megan's. Like I didn't leave until my youngest um was involved. Like I had just had surgery and I was still healing. Had a double ear infection and
Man.
a sinus infection,
Mm.
and he wouldn't cook for the kids. And then when it was like 7 o'clock at night,
Right.
uh, I said some mean things,
Mm.
obviously, because I was like, "The fuck are you doing at 7 o'clock and the kids haven't ate? Like, come on
Mm.
now."
You know what he doing.
And yeah, video games, drinking, fun stuff. He came
Punch.
he came in with the pan and started hitting me upside my head with the pan.
Oh my God.
So I took my forearm and I rocked it right in his jaw and put his head through the wall. Uh,
The hole's still there.
and the sad part is a picture frame fell down and I didn't see it because we was in the midst of us.
Bucking.
And the picture frame fell, broke, and my little girl walked over it and cut her foot. And as
Oof.
soon as she screamed, "Mommy," I didn't even pay attention to him anymore and grabbed her up and seeing that her foot was, and that was it. I was done. I was done. I didn't want no more. I didn't want my kids to get hurt because I was in La La Land apparently thinking my kids wasn't seeing the shit, wasn't hearing the shit because, I was doing the
Right.
lying and covering up and, oh, mommy and daddy's just playing or, oh, we're just
Mhm.
wrestling or, I kept trying to make it be just in our room. Well, I'm finding out now that my kids heard and my kids seen and it's a bitch.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be that mom or dad or whatever and you have to be honest with yourself and say your kids witnessed physical violence
Mhm.
or domestic violence and you're the one that showed it to them. I'm laughing because I'm pissed, but that's just kind of that was my wake up call to realize, and it took me a long time to even say it. Like people would be like, "Oh, have your kids seen?" Talking about therapists and stuff, getting my kids into therapy, and they'd ask that, and I couldn't be honest. I didn't want to be honest
Mhm.
and say, "Yeah, my kids have seen that." It took me a minute, and then finally I was okay. I got to be honest with you. Yes, my kids have seen this. So it's
It's
hard, but it can be done, and it's so much better when it has
yes.
been done.
There's no shame in speaking up about that, and I know it's hard, but now that you know and things going on, I'm glad things got a little better.
Yeah, like kind of like what you were going on there at the end there. Like I didn't realize like obviously the oldest one was old enough. Well, we didn't even think he was old enough to remember. He still remembers, but
Mm.
Briar does not remember any of that. But
Mm.
that's well, this is where they say they think he has like
A mental block.
mental blocked it
A
because
mental
with him
block. Yeah.
regressing where he regressed because that was about the time he started to regress was when after that and we were actually separated and he was no longer in the house and we went from talking and actually using the potty back to having to be diapers and Seth I mean at 2 almost 3 Seth was having to try and help me get him back to being potty trained it took him a while and so Seth had to go through the
Damn.
all the things of, like, understanding, like, he regressed and that because that was one of the funnier things because Briar, when he was almost 3, sounded literally like Donnie from Wild Thornberrys, and we were like, "Huh? Can you say that again?"
That weird gibberish.
And because, I mean, some of you have ever had kids with speech impediments that or, like, one of the things we laughed about it.
Me.
Oh, well, no, frog. Frog came out as fuck, and Bridge was bitch. So his lovely uncles then would get him to say frog a bit or frog a bridge. So then it sounded like, you know what?
What?
But like, I mean, there was things like that, like the things that we don't think of at the time, like especially when they're young, you were like, okay, what are they really gonna remember, or if, like, what do you think they really saw? And but for him, it had been hearing the things, and we thought that's probably why the regression occurred. Because I mean, he was trying to walk early, he was trying to do all the things early, and then we just went completely backwards.
I feel like, and gentlemen, as a man speaking to the men out here, being a dad is such a powerful thing. It really is. And I've seen it firsthand myself, just being, a father that comes in these girls' lives and, you know, watching what he's done to my kids and how they kind of progress in their life and how they kind of,
I was
you
gonna
know,
say,
missing that piece until obviously I came, but it was just a whole big thing because once dad leaves, it feels like this weird and mom is the most. I'm telling you, mom's the most important piece, but dad is that surrounding area piece where things are kind of like okay and you know things where it's supposed to be at because you think dad is the whole world to the kids anyway. Dad is dad, dad is everything. So no matter what the mama does or what uncle or cousin or grand or whoever, you still not dad. And once that dad trauma thing hits, you kind of want to forget, or you don't want to deal with that kind of face to face trauma that you kind of dealt with when dad was there.
Mm-hmm.
You still got that feeling though.
and our podcast is all about being real and raw. And
That's right.
I ain't gonna lie, that's where the tears was coming from. It was all just clicking for me.
Yeah,
I don't want to realize and admit that our girls are regressing and going through all that shit
yeah,
until that's smacked in your face, and then you're
Yeah.
like, damn, I gotta acknowledge that.
yeah. Because
That's
you had
literally
them
what.
ready. You had them trained, potty trained. You had them.
Yeah, but it literally didn't hit me until now.
Well, I mean, I kind of always thought because our oldest always explained how she was before the incident, before
Yeah,
all that, and she talked about how happy she was
mine was
even
our
after her brother.
mine's clicking with our youngest.
Right,
How she was so independent, how she was so smart, clicking.
right.
It was all.
Mm.
And now I'm having issues with the potty training and wiping and all that shit that we're redoing.
Yeah, we actually redoing this stuff, and guys,
It
like I
just
said
kind of
before,
clicked.
this
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that one
this
hit a little too
That
hard.
it.
yeah, it's serious out here, man. And gentlemen, just y'all ain't gotta be with the women. I mean, if you don't want to be with the girl, hey, it is what it is. You a cheating dog, she a cheating dog, we all cheating dogs, whatever. But if you don't want to be with the women, just say that. But don't leave the kids because of the woman. Like, make that make sense. Y'all made them together. What?
Mine was the opposite. The bastard wanted to be with me and not the kids.
Now how
Make that
that
make
now
sense?
make that make sense? Where they do that at? Like, come on,
Yeah.
really?
When my divorce happened, apparently that means he divorced his kid. So
Like, how do y'all? I just can't imagine on my head if you made these beautiful kids and you see these kids grow up and they're holding a hand, push baby, push, all that. Oh my
oh no,
pussy
he wasn't
hurt.
doing that.
Okay. He a different breed, but you seeing
Yeah.
all this magic happen and you just kind of just forget. You just don't care. It's just a blur. It's like
I mean,
I mean,
sure, my
her.
sister was more panicked and like freaking out than, but she really didn't want to be in there. Kaylee was supposed to be in there with me and my mom and my husband at the time. But Homeboy was posted up playing on, hell, I don't even know what he was playing on. He was probably talking to some
Call of Duty or
something like that, or talking to another
Call
damn
of Duty or
chick
some shit.
as I'm trying to birth our son. Mind you, I went unmedicated. Whew.
Mm,
Yep.
mm.
So my poor sister, she was like freaking out. She's like, "What can I do?" Because my mom's like, "She's in pain. She's in pain." I'm like, "I need you to calm. I said, "I need like I was in lower back," and so she's like rubbing a tennis ball. But I was like, "I need Kaylee. Let's be honest. I need Kaylee."
And I was at the door.
She couldn't get in because once you start some stupid rule, what is it?
Once you start pushing and the baby's head starts crowning. It's the like environment's broke, so like you cannot open that door because then bacteria could come in.
Man.
And I was like, I need my cousin. I had been there for all the kids, and I'm like, I need my other coach.
And she out there outside the room just looking. What
I
the fuck?
stood at that door just pacing.
She heated. Like, damn, what the hell? Like,
Oh,
yeah, it's
but yeah, men. I know you're not the one pushing the baby, being a big
right.
butterball in her situation, or a freaking long child in my situation. Byra was 8 pounds, 4 ounces, and 22.5 inches long.
Mm.
Damn linebacker. But I mean, I think yours took the linebacker
Yeah.
title on that one.
Yeah.
Big old. I mean,
Whew.
we weighed Josiah 3 times.
They had to weigh our
To
son 3
be
times.
sure. I was like, what are we doing? Like, did he move? Like, I wasn't for sure. And they're like, no, look at the weight. And I looked and I'm like, oh my God.
Our son is a big boy. I mean, that's a huge. If anybody born to be a football player, that dude is.
I mean, the baby was on literally an ounce from 10 pounds.
How she pushed that out, I don't know. The woman right here.
Yeah, she is. And I mean,
I gotta tell you.
I will have to commend you. You were so active because I mean, I've been there for all the ones besides little Miss Aaliyah because she decided to have a C-section, so no one could be in there. But I do have to commend you because Dum, I'll just be nice. I'll be nice.
Ex-husband.
I'll be nice. Was too busy.
We're playing that phone.
Playing on the dang phone, doing whatever.
She told me about the whole TV in there.
Yeah.
He brought the game system and he
everything.
brought a computer.
What?
He was over there snoozing away even, and I said, oh, hell no.
Knocked
if I
out.
can't be sleeping, your ass ain't sleeping.
What?
And I'm like, how are you not trying to take care of her? And there, I had to stop myself because there was times you were doing really good, and I was like, nope, he's got to figure this out because there are certain points with her. If she's in that part of labor, don't talk to her, don't touch her, nothing, because your ass is getting snatched if that's the case. If you do any of those. And I was like, oh, he's gonna find out. But no, you did it just right to where she was kept calm and as calm as she could be and relaxed. And I was just like, what is this?
I tried.
I've been here for all these other ones. What is this type of her story here? Like,
yeah, I tried, man. I tried to make sure I was her coach in that ear, like, this is what we do, girl. Push that boy out, honey. Here he come. Let's do this.
I think you and Mom both were surprised.
I'm very.
Mom was on the chair.
Yeah, we were like, we're chilling because I was like,
yeah.
We normally, her mom and I would
Tag
be
team.
up there, like, you got this? Like, what do you need? You need some chips here? Like, we were doing all the things for her because Dum was over in the back corner. And here you are. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, let me just sit down here. Like, I don't know. I brought the entertainment because I was telling,
you still have the video.
I sure do. That video was gold. She had to get on she was on the medicine ball and she was just swaying her hips. And I was like, hold on, here's me for you. I pull up Shakira hips don't lie.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, to the beat of it. And I was like, yeah, there's never a dull moment when us two are in there, especially giving birth. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes if we get your mind off of it, it goes a little better. She is one tough cookie. I mean, you've done epidural, you've done natural childbirth, you've done a VBAC.
C-section.
And that C-section, yeah.
And she's still kicking.
I mean, that was a big baby to be doing your VBAC on. Because
we tried to tell him, didn't we? We tried to tell him how big this boy was. Oh, just an image. Oh, that's hard. Just water away. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, they'll do that because that happened to. I mean, Briar was literally an ounce away from what Dr. Halid had said. If he was 8'5", I was supposed to have a C-section because our frames were not meant, and especially for me being so short, my frame is not meant for that big of a baby to come out. And so when you all were telling me, I'm like, why are they not inducing? Why are they not like saying, let's get a C-section scheduled with how big he was? And
I'll tell you guys why.
Go ahead, tell them.
Because my son was meant to save my life, and he did just that.
She had cancer, guys.
I had cervical in ovarian cancer.
Yes.
And they told me that the best way to get rid of it, since it wasn't aggressive, was to push him out vaginally.
That's right.
And I was fucking determined we was going to
She
have that
was.
baby vaginally
She was.
because I was not about to have a baby and then have to go through chemo and him not get the best mama that he could have.
I'm so proud of her, by the way.
So, with that being said, my son did just that. I got my results back. My cancer is gone. So, it is all. Thank you. So,
Gone.
Josiah just did what he was supposed to do. He's been a blessing from the jump. I would have
That's
never
right.
known about the cancer if I did not have him.
That's right.
And then I would have never got rid of it if I didn't have him. So,
Guys, that's
thank you,
important.
son.
Mm-hmm.
It's important. Cancer is no joke, and we talked about it last episode about one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh people who died from colon cancer, and he was only 32 years old. So I mean, there's things where you don't expect it. Um, it's scary, really.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's also where there are preventative, like, I mean, I've had my fair share of women issues of like heavy, painful menstrual um, endometriosis, but
Mm,
really our female side, like on our dad's, like my dad, her mom's side again,
mm,
we've had a lot of women have cervical or ovarian cancer. And so I'm almost 4 weeks now, 4 weeks out post-op from having a hysterectomy, and they
damn.
did remove my uterus, they removed my remaining fallopian tube, cervix, all that. The only thing we left was my ovaries because of my age, but it's one less thing I have to worry about of the cervical or uterine cancer because those are gone. And if like we were kind of waiting last minute, so when they got in there they were supposed to look, in which they did, and made sure that nothing looked like anything suspicious, because if it was,
Mm,
they were removing ovaries. But thankfully everything looked good and no
thank
signs
God.
there for that either.
Thank God.
And so still have those, but there are things like that, and that's why I was like, it was really important to me that we got that done, because I was like, I had her on my mind. Our other
Mm,
cousin, she's had a hysterectomy because of it,
mm,
but a lot of the women on our side of the family have had to have hysterectomies, either
damn.
cancer related or just how bad things were, like for endometriosis or things like that. There's 5 of us. Oh, oh, okay. I
Okay.
was like, is there 5? I was having a count there. Um, but we thankfully it's just all done, and it's been the best thing, because too I didn't realize how bad, and neither did Dr. Halid realize how bad my endometriosis was until they got in there. I was actually the stage 4, and
Damn.
it started to spread over to my bladder. So now thankfully we just kind of got to watch things there. But
Yep. Keep an eye on that, guys, and we gotta head over to because we're not a little time here, and we love you guys. We appreciate you guys staying for us. Tuning in, and we're gonna try to get to our cringe of the week real quick. Uh, Cringe of the week really is about school, really, and I'll make it quick. This online thing, if you guys gonna post online classes and shit like that, at least guide the students, help the students out. Don't be some bitch and not you know email us back or wait a whole damn day to figure all that stuff out. Help us out, because some of us never took online classes. Some of us don't know about it.
mhm.
And I get some teachers don't care. That's just how they are. But if you're a real educator and you're trying to help a student succeed, answer the goddamn email. Zoom the person. Make them feel they can do this, man. Come on now.
My cringe is when you've built a relationship, not like a, you know, boyfriend girlfriend relationship, but when you build a relationship with somebody and then you just break their trust
Yeah.
by not coming to them and telling them that you have an issue, that is my cringe.
Mm,
I'm not going to get too deep into it.
right.
Just that's my cringe.
I guess my cringe, it happened earlier to me. We were discussing this. Uh, you low lives, get a job. Stop taking people's debit card information. That is my cringe. Who goes and does that? Like this was the and then two. This is the first time it's ever happened to
Low
me.
lives.
And somebody, listen, joke's
Get
on
it.
you. I'm a broke bitch. So going and trying to spend $300 at Meijer on groceries. Bitch, please. I wish I had that to go to do that
Get a
right
job.
now.
Get a
Go
motherfucking
get a job.
job.
That would be my cringe. Is people who are stealing people's like debit card information and going and trying to
Spam people.
literally. So jokes on you, ho.
Guys, we love you. You here with your boy Kamar.
Kaylee.
Megan.
Guys, she'll be back soon. We got a lot to talk about with Megan. We didn't get to the secret part with her. We still want to get into that, but like we said, we're out of time. But we love you. Subscribe to the damn channel, okay? We see you guys viewing it. We see you liking it. If you don't subscribe to YouTube, please follow us on Spotify.
Give us some comments, please.
Give us feedback.
It can't be me just commenting on Spotify, darn it.
Guys, we get a lot of views every day. It's going all the way up, so we know you're watching. Let us know. Give us some feedback. Give us some love. And what else can they contact us at?
On our Gmail at kkpodcast595, right?
Yeah.
595.
At gmail.com.
Dyslexia kicked in. At gmail.com. That's
And
kkpodcast595 at gmail.com.
and go follow Megan where?
Meg Nicole Heifer.
Have
On TikTok.
on TikTok. A little hair up. Kamar Pleasant on TikTok.
Crazy K or Kaylee Crazy K Scott.
I'll
on
put that stuff
TikTok.
down in the description. Guys, we love you. We care about you. Remember, we always say, show up for the fun.
Stay for each other.
Peace.